Our next guest has been called the Queen of Sacramento, thanks not only to her billboards, but also her work in the community. Listen, we don't have anything wrong this morning,
right?
But we're still going to call Ann Phoong this morning. Courtney's with her over on the desk. How's it going, Courtney?
Yes, indeed. Royalty in the building, the Queen of Sacramento. Ann Phoong, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Especially as we are celebrating Good Day Giving Thanks. You work with so many different organizations, raising money, giving back. I love that you're wearing the King's Purple because you've got the Purple Promise that you've been doing.
Yes, and the Purple Promise is such an amazing partnership with the Kings. This is not just a patch, right? Mm-hmm. So with every jersey sold this year, the portions of the proceeds are donated to two very important nonprofits here in Sacramento. One is My Sister's House, and I'm sure you guys have heard of that. Yes. And the second is Single Mom Strong. And so just you can tell what they're all about.
Absolutely, absolutely. Supporting women, especially when they're most in need.
Correct.
For sure. Now, you also love supporting students. We were introduced to Miracle University through our good friend Big Al, who we lost. But you also made a huge donation to the school that really helps these children get their education and then go to the next step.
Now, these are students that were labeled as dropouts, and there was no alternative to them getting a high school diploma. And so Miracle University was that avenue. Yeah. And they had an issue with funding because it's a nonprofit.
Yeah.
And so they needed money, and we had donated $100,000 so that the students that this year could graduate. And I was able to see and watch these students graduate and walk across the stage this year. It was amazing. So Miracle University, guys, they need help. They are still in a position where they need funding, and they're still raising money, and we're trying to help them with that still as we move forward, as they move forward.
Yes, for sure. You are definitely an impactful woman, and you are now a Sacramento woman of impact. Raising money for the American Heart Association, how are you doing that?
Yes, so we will start next year, but I was brought on as they selected me as a woman of impact. And the reason why this is important to me, and it's very sentimental, is my mother, had a heart attack a couple of years ago, and heart disease in women, it's actually very preventable, and we have to start. So it's about spreading awareness, knowledge, and raising money. So very near and dear to me.
For sure, heart disease, the #1 killer of women. In this country. So definitely something that is worthwhile. So the information, as you mentioned, it's not until next year, but people can follow you on social media.
Yes, look out for it.
Yeah.
You will see it.
Excellent, excellent. All right, well, all the initiatives that you have done, and which I have to ask you about this because you said there's a young woman who went away, I think she to college or she moved to Vegas, homesick.
Yes.
But what helped her out?
She saw a billboard of Ann Phoong, and
I love that.
And her mom messaged me and just said, and this was just last week, and she said, I just have to tell you, just like it made her feel at home and it put a smile on her face. Yeah. That meant so much to me.
Aww.
So sweet.
Love that. Ann, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. All right, John, back over to you.
All right, thank you very much.